Building a community is a must for 2025. In this video, I'm going to share with you why it is so important to build a community and how this is going to help you grow your business. So creating a free community for your potential customers to come into is a must for 2025 for a couple of different reasons. One, it's a great way for you to keep track of existing customers, as well as for you to invite in potential customers who are maybe on the fence about whether or not they want to buy your product or work with you. It's a great way to connect closer to them. Another reason to create a community is because it can safeguard you against the algorithm or social media. So you can build a free community on Facebook, but that one's still going to be algorithm specific versus if you use your own platform in order to do so. There's many different platforms out there that you can choose to build a community on. But it is a way for you to have direct contact with your potential customers and safeguard you from imposters out there. So I'm sure you've seen it, especially if you're on TikTok. I'm sure you have seen people with lots of follower counts that when you go to type in their username on that app, you get a list of about 20 different ones on there, and you might be left wondering, okay, which is the right one? How many different accounts does this person have? Are they all that person? Are they different people? Most of the time, the creators only have one account that they're posting on. Maybe sometimes they have a backup account because people have been known to lose their, or get banned from their accounts. But most of the time, especially on TikTok, those other accounts that you're seeing are not real. They're scammers out there. So having your own free community is a way for you to connect with your customers and for them to know that it truly is you that they're talking to. Another key reason is that in today's world with all of AI cannot replace true community. So having a real live person to connect with and learn from and know what experiences they've had, what obstacles they've overcome, being able to ask them questions is valuable, and AI just can't replace that. If you're interested in checking out my free community to see how I've built it, check out the link below in the description and you can get into my free community. Another reason why building a community is important is that it helps you stand out. So social media is very crowded. You've got many people within your niche. People get distracted easily. They just scroll on by. But if people want to learn from you and come into your community, then you can provide them with valuable information and create a relationship and a rapport with them that you can't create most of the time on social media. And by building this rapport and connection with your potential clients, it can lead to further sales down the line as well. So you might be thinking that, I've got an email list started, which is great, you should, but why do I need a community in addition to my email list? Well, an email list is definitely important for your business, but a community allows engagement with other members. So you're not just feeding information one way to your potential clients or to your customers. Instead, it's a back and forth. So your customers or potential clients can ask questions. Other people within the group can comment as well, and then you can respond to it as well. So it's a two-way street or a multi-way street versus a one-way street with an email list. So really the importance is, and how it helps you grow your business, is that connection equals currency. So by creating connections, creating the relationships with your potential clients or customers, this is going to help you create sales for your business down the line. So how do you go about creating your free community? The first step would be to create a social media account if you haven't done so already. So you're sharing information on social media with your potential customers. From there, you're going to give a freebie in exchange for their email and have them opt in to your email list, where you will start to nurture them and then have them come into your community from your email list. Well, you will continue to nurture your customers, potential customers. You can also ask them questions to help be able to provide them more value. So you will oftentimes find out what your customers need by asking questions within that community. So when someone opts into your email list, you are providing them with what you promised them, the freebie, and giving them an invite into your community. And from there, you can then nurture your customers, making sure you're always delivering value first before you are selling to them. So in order to not have this be a very manual process, what you want to do is set this up on an automated system, so that as soon as someone gives you their email address, your automated system takes over for you and automatically gives them all of the information, and then they're in your community from there. If you'd like to join my free community for more tips on digital marketing, check out the link below in my description and stay tuned for the next video on digital marketing tips.